Hey everybody, welcome to my next tutorial. It's been so long since I've done something really productive. This is being recorded on my new laptop. Well, not my new laptop, I've had this laptop. It's just that I usually record these on my desktop, but I felt that it'd be easier on my laptop because I'm on this more often, and it's actually easier to use my tablet on here for some reason. I'm also using a new tablet, one that you guys, or maybe I've said something about it, I don't remember, but yeah, I got a bigger tablet for Christmas. It's a 6x8, which is really big, because the last one that I had was 4x3, 4x5, I don't know. It was really small though, and this one's like gigantic, but I love it. Anyway, today I figured that we could go over skin and shading colors. Some people have asked me what my palettes are, like what colors that I use for the skin and the hair and things like that. And I won't give you like all of my stuff, but I'll go over how to choose colors, you know, things of that sort. Yeah. Well, let's get started. Okay. So when it comes to the skin, a lot of people that are new to, you know, coloring digitally, or maybe even coloring at all, will tend to use like darker shades of the same color. And when it comes to digitally coloring, you want your picture to pop. And I mean, some people even do this with traditional coloring. So the best way to make it pop is to use a variety of colors, as I have here. If you want, you could maybe take a screenshot of this page. I might upload this to DeviantArt and put it in my scraps just so you guys can see. These are just a few colors. But as you notice, they are not all the same color. What I did was I took one color. Here, actually, hold on. Let me fix something. Alright, okay. So I just made my recording part bigger. Now you can see the color wheel. Now pay close attention to what I'm doing. What I have here on this first one is like a really light yellow color. And the best way to find a base skin tone is to go in this area if you're looking for like a human skin tone. Some people don't draw humans, whatever. You know, but if you're looking for like a human, you would look in the orange to yellowish color. So say I want right here, in this area, the best place to find a skin tone is to find it right over here, like in this area, because what I'll have is like a peachy color, as you can see, and that's a nice base skin tone. But yeah, so what I have here is a skin tone that I chose in the yellows, which will make a really fair or pale skin tone as the base, which is okay. I mean, everyone's different. And then what I did for the pink was that I just moved it down to the reddish, and then I went diagonally. And notice it got darker. And I think it's around the same color. Yeah. So you want to do that. I heard someone once say that the best way to find a good shading color is to move to the darker color that's next to the color you're working with. So say I'm coloring with an orange right here, I would move to the reds to shade, but I would move down a little bit darker. That's actually too dark, so I'm going to move this up. Notice. And then I keep moving down and keep moving diagonal. Notice? And it looks really nice. And it pops too. And it's all different colors. So, and also, when you want to highlight, move to the lighter side of it. So if I'm using an orange, I would move to a yellow. Now, say I was using a green. I would, you know, use the green, and then I would move down to the deeper colors, which is like the bluish and greenish area, move diagonally, and then voila. Voila, I don't understand that. But yeah, oh, that's actually too light. But yeah, you can kind of get what I'm going at here. Just always move to the darker side, and when you want to highlight, move to the lighter side. And then move up diagonally instead. Okay? Now that I've taught you guys a little bit about how to find these shading colors, we can move over to here, which I have some pretty colors that I put down. So say you're shading the skin of someone with a weird skin color. I know some people, they'll, make different characters that will have crazy skin colors or even crazy hair colors. These work for hair colors too. Or really anything. It's always best to shade with a color that is not the same as the base color because it just pops. I mean, you could even shade like yellow with purple. Just anything that pops, really. Like I could use this color and shade with like a blue or something just to make it look really cool. Some people go really crazy with it, and it's actually really nice because it turns out to really be bright. If you're not going for bright, I mean, some people will even shade with just in the grayscale. And that's okay. That's totally fine because it's, it's black and white. How more basic can you get? It's nice. If you want to shade the colors together, I always suggest the watercolor tool, which is really nice. And this is not nearly big enough. There we go. And you can just kind of like shade back and forth and you see how they go together. See? Now, here's some examples of something that you don't want to do. You have these boring colors. What I did here was I went to it's really hard for me to find boring colors now because I'm so used to using a variety of colors to shade. So this may actually be okay. Nah, actually, I'd say not really. I don't know. It's not like taboo or anything. You can do it. It's just that it won't pop as much and it won't look as bright, So I have this base color, and what I did was I just kept moving down, and I just made a darker base color, and I moved down again, and I just made a darker one of that, and it just turns out to be kind of boring, especially when you put it as like a skin tone. You'll notice if you make like a human and you go to color them in with these colors, it'll look really bland. It'll just look really boring. But anyway, I guess that's about it. I wanted to make an announcement, and I think I'll put some annotations in the beginning, so they'll be there already. But I have moved to a different DeviantArt account. There's a variety of reasons why I moved. I was just basically unhappy with my old one. Here, let me put down my... I always write best diagonally. w.yumispaz. DeviantArt. Art.com. Yeah, that's messy. My old account was YumiThePanda, and I had quite a few watchers on that, mainly because of this, because of my YouTube and everything, but I just got really bored with it. It just didn't work for me. I started the account when I was like 13, 14, and it just, now, like, it displeases me. Like, the name of it, Yumi is Spastic. I just thought, because it was just like a thing that I decided on a whim. I was like, oh, I'll just use this name, And the quality of my work was just poor back then, and I feel like I need to make a new start. So I started YumiSpaz, and if you guys haven't already, I would love it if you watched that account and deleted the old account from your watch list. I'm leaving the old account up because of a meme that I made that has gotten like hundreds of favorites, and I just don't want people to be confused going to different accounts and everything, so I'm leaving that there. And I'm rambling. So anyway, yeah, I just moved to a different account. Whatever. Alright, so watch that one. I hope you guys at least a little bit enjoyed this tutorial. It's not my craziest. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Subscribe, whatever. Bye.